Welcome. You're listening to the University of Akron Marketing Podcast, sponsored by S3 Technologies.
So joining me today is Nick Stankovic. Could you just give me a little introduction about yourself?
Yeah, hello, I am Nick Stankovic, the creator of TrueFlow. TrueFlow is a live streaming platform where everyone, to the consumers, to the creators, to the companies, are treated equally.
Could you please go into depth about how everyone would be treated equally?
Of course. At TrueFlow, we are going to establish policies, unlike some of the competitors in the industry, and we're going to enforce these policies. These policies will be enforced by giving bans that are, again, with a certain amount of time, and it creates just a safer environment for everyone, and it gives a site for consumers, for companies, for creators, that no matter how big you are, if you're massive, if you're just starting your content creation year or career, that you can get banned if you violate these policies. This also helps companies just be a little safer, and they know who they're partnering with, mainly because, and we'll go into this in depth later, but they can check what kind of bans each creator has, so they know, like, if this creator has a really bad ban, is it going to hurt their image just by partnering with them?
How would your platform deal with recent rise in view botting?
View botting is a massive issue in live streaming. It's plagued a lot of the other companies in the industry. For us, we'll have a monitoring bot in every single chat, and if it detects something, it will ban these users, and hopefully it will get us kind of like a read, or give us someone who did buy the bots, if it was the creator itself, if it was a viewer in chat, for us to look further in, and then we can, and further penalties will be applied. But this will also help companies give an actual estimate of how many people would view their product if they do sponsor a stream or partner with the creator, because if a view buying is taking place, if a creator is doing a stream and they have 65,000 viewers, but 30,000 of those are bots, it gives the company kind of like a misunderstanding of how many people is the stream reaching, to a point where, it's actually reaching only like 20,000, 25,000 people. For us, that would help the companies a lot, give them a better understanding of how many people they're going to reach with the sponsorship.
What is your target audience for this platform?
Well, the target audience, everyone's going to watch, all ages will watch, but the main target demographic would be teenagers to young adults to adults. From ages 16 to 35 is the majority of the people who watch it. According to some studies, that majority of younger millennials and Gen Z are usually target range, like 65% of the viewers that watch on different platforms are in that age range.
What is unique about TrueFlow and makes it stand out?
TrueFlow has a feature called Flow, which is kind of like a carousel. So as soon as you click on the platform, either it being through the app, through your website, it doesn't matter, the first thing you'll see will be like a flow, which is like a carousel. And everyone's going to be different. So it could be a massive creator that you see first and go to another massive creator. It could be a small creator that goes to another small creator, or it could be a mixture of both. This will help just creators grow a little bit. It gives them more exposure, and it also helps companies find different streamers to partner with, mainly because these smaller streamers, though their audience is much, much smaller, they have a much more dedicated audience. So if they can get on the side of the creator, more likely they're going to end up getting more conversions with their audience.
What other beliefs do marketers have on TrueFlow?
Well, with the target audience and everything on the website, you can find whatever your product is, you can find the category instantly that your product evolves into, if it being beauty, gaming, chatting, stuff like that. It also we also have a different way. When you first set up an account in TrueFlow, you can pick between two: a personal one, which you can be a viewer, creator, whatever, and then a business account. And the business account especially, we will require you to verify that you're with our business, so no fraudulent people create fraudulent accounts and then scam people. but also it gives you benefits. So you can check, again, a creator's bands. You can check their previous sponsor streams to see how well they did. You can also check just their numbers, like what are they averaging? Is viewbotting a problem? Yes or no? Stuff like that. It gives you more insight and gives you a benefit to being there and view and like what is the benefit if I do sponsor this streamer.
What do you see as the immediate future for TrueFlow?
For the immediate future for TrueFlow, it would be slow just because of how dense and how populated the industry that we're going into. But for long term, or for
What do you see as the immediate future for TrueFlow?
the immediate future for TrueFlow, it would be slow, definitely. It was just going to a very populated and dense industry. But once companies and consumers see the benefits and creators see the benefits of TrueFlow, I guarantee it will skyrocket. And then for terms of long term, I see it as just another form of entertainment, as one of the primary sources of entertainment. And we're going to keep making developments to make it safer, to make it easier for marketers, for creators, anything like that, to get popular, to make conversions, stuff like that.
Thank you, Nick, for being on.
Thank you as well. I hope everyone will check out TrueFlow, a live stream platform where policies are actually enforced, where there's minimal view buying, and it's very easy to grow. Great place for consumers, but especially marketers, if they want to grow their product and they want their product and their service to skyrocket.